it as early as possible. Everyone can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is I arranged this PPT into live class and Google Classroom, and some additional points that we all found that we can focus on those points. I hope you all can see these texts are a little bit small, but I hope it's readable for you. So
Very well readable, sir.
okay, so the first point in this was how to show the image or PPT or PDF. So most of the teachers, I guess, they are either using PDF or image for displaying the class content, like for a particular lesson or anything they want to display. So there are two ways you display. Either most teacher will be using a laptop or mobile. So if you are using mobile, then in that case I'll just show you how the things differ when you show it from mobile. Just a second, I'll just prepare the mobile part. Sujata ma'am, can you allow me from mobile?
Done.
Okay. And if you can enable the presentation, I guess presentation is disabled here on mobile.
Sir, are you trying to present? It's not visible. I think let's go ahead with the
Okay, no problem.
big screen only. Yeah.
So now I am presenting from the mobile, and what I want to present is a small PDF from anywhere, suppose you want. So I hope everyone can see this. This is a document. Uh, if you show this document like this, is it visible to you?
Yes, sir. What you are presenting is visible.
But is the text visible? I'm just asking teachers if the text is visible or not.
No.
Yes, sir. It's visible, but very small.
But you can't read it, right?
Yeah,
But
we can't read it.
my internet speed is very high, so might be you are getting it very clear and crisp. But most of the time, the internet speed at student size or student side or teacher side is not that much good. So these all things will look blur. So now what is the solution for this is, it's very simple solution. If you hold the mobile.
Actually, teachers here, Rajendra sir is trying to explain those teachers who are sharing their screen via mobile, how the students
Yes, ma'am. Let me complete and I'll just come to that part. So presently whatever I'm holding is, it is like this. Now the only solution to get rid of this problem is you just have to hold your mobile in horizontal format. You can see the difference. The entire text is now clearly visible. So whatever it may be, if you are presenting image or PDF or anything, make sure the teacher will hold the mobile in horizontal position. Okay. So if that is done, this problem get completely resolved. So this was the first point that I wanted to emphasize. The first point which actually says about how to show image, PPT and PDF while in the live class or while in the Google Meet. So if you want to share your screen from mobile, make sure that if you are showing any image or any PPT or PDF, you hold your mobile in landscape mode. If you are on laptop, you don't have to worry about it. You just zoom it with your center wheel and everything will be clear. Tell the student to pin teacher's screen. So even now in the current case, if you pin the screen, again the screen will become more larger. So all the text will be properly visible. So I'll just log out from here now. We'll continue the next part. So these are a few suggestions for this one. First thing is so under the live class, what was the first problem most of the student that had was they are not able to view or properly get the text on the PDF or image. So the solution is you hold your mobile in landscape mode and then present whatever you are presenting. Again, you can go back to normal portrait mode or vertical mode and all your content will be visible properly. Try to zoom the image with the help of pinch option, which like with the two fingers you can zoom the image. If you want to show any image, it's better you can use the Jamboard option. If your meeting is properly started from calendar, you can see that you get this Jamboard option here, whiteboard or Jamboard option over here. I hope you can see. Sujata ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yeah. So if you see this whiteboard part, it's very useful because you have an option to do many things over here. Just in a few seconds, I'll try to get it open. Now here it asks for sharing it. We don't want to share it. We just want to use it for showing few things to the students. Now you can see this Jamboard or whiteboard is open and you can share the whiteboard. Now what are the main things that are available over here is that you can write here with the help of your mouse. This is the one thing. This is very good for math teachers or any art and craft teachers who want to show few things. You want to show geometries. Even if you are not good with this mouse drawing, then you have these geometries over here which you can directly use. So here you can see if you click over this small arrow over here, you get all these basic geometry symbols over here. Suppose you want to draw a triangle, you can right away draw the triangle. You can show things, you can highlight things. So here you can see there are many options. You can change the color of your this chalk. You can completely make this black. I guess there is some option where you can make the entire thing go black. This is a background which you can change over here and you can just make it look like chalk. You can completely make this full screen if you want, and all these headers and this rest of the part will go out and it will look completely full screen. So that option is also there. Even if you want to draw the graphs like this, you can have these options where you can show the student these things. You have an option to change the color over here. You can erase everything like this, or you can just click over here, double click. Yeah, clear frame is here and you can clear everything. So this you can use. Even there is an option to insert an image. Now most of the time this is the problem, that if you want to show image, instead of showing it from somewhere else, why not to show it from Jamboard. That is the best thing, because here you can resize the image. You have a problem most of the time that you can't resize the image, change the image. So here you can just resize the image the way you want and just show it to the student. You can even make markings over here. You can demonstrate, okay, this is the part which is important. So all these sort of things are possible here. You can just play with it. I will not go details into it. And after this, you can record, you can have multiple slides over here. You can just go on clicking next, and all the slides will be added. You can keep the record of all the slide and you can share it with the entire class by using share button. So you can see here, we have one classroom. So we have all the people of the classroom over here. Just enter the email addresses and it will be shared to the entire class. Or you can just get the link and share it with the students. So whatever you have studied today, all your Blackboard, it's like your class Blackboard, and it will be available to the student. This is what we have discussed today. So they have a kind of scratch notes available, what teacher has gone through. They can ask you question on those scratch note later on. This part it is not understood, or this is not properly visible, or whatever it is, they can ask the question. So this is the one part that you can go ahead. Then PPT presentation. Now many teacher knows about the PPT presentation. You don't have to go for PPT as such, any Microsoft PowerPoint or anything. You can just go into the Drive. Just go to the drive.google.com if you are on laptop. If you are on mobile, just open Google Drive mobile application. Now here you can just go and open Google Slides. So here you get an option, either use the blank presentation or use a template. So if you use a blank presentation, you will get a complete clean slate interface. If you use it from template, there are many templates available that you can use for your presentation. Or totally ready-made templates are there. You can use anything that you suits your need for a particular class, like science class or something like that. Now I got this quiz template over here, flashcard kind of things. You can this is normal presentation that you can use. Like you want to show some images to the student, here just go on adding images, and here there is a present option. You can just go on over here, and now you can see the presentation is in full screen. So you can go ahead like this. These are very simple ways to use the existing tool. You don't have to go anywhere. Everything is available in your Drive, whatever you want to show to the students. So you can see we have many options. We have even discussed these earlier also. If you want to show the document, write something while teaching. So instead of writing it somewhere, you can just open a Google Doc, a blank document, and type it over here. If you want to, like this point, I'll cover it later on, but if you want to use the spreadsheet and show something to the student, you can open the spreadsheet over here itself and show it. Google Forms you are already familiar with. There are more options over here where you can use it. The drawing tools are there. There are so many tools that you can just try it out and see if it's useful for you. So this was the first thing. PDF, if you're using, then suppose, okay, these things are okay for you. Now there is another thing which is most laptop already have, which is called Adobe Acrobat Reader. Now Reader is mostly free. You can download, you can go online on Google, search for Adobe Acrobat Reader, and you will get a link to download the Acrobat Reader. Make sure you have a latest version always, because these are essential tools and you should have a latest version. Then the things that I'm telling you will work. Now I'm opening this one particular document over here. So this is normal PDF reader. Now you can see, if you want to show something to the student and you want to use the same tools that we want to use, like annotation tools, you can see these tools are already available over here. If you want to make it full screen, don't show it like this, because this will again be it has a very small area. Now this is also most of the time visible, so it become again small. So you have settings over here. You can just get rid of this part and this part from here. I will again show you. Here this button is there, which you click over here, so this becomes small, and this side also, if it is visible, just make it disappear. so that your area becomes full. So always make sure that whatever you're presenting, it has a full scape area so that student will be able to view properly. Now from annotation point of view, you can see here there are few tools which you can use for highlighting things. So these are very simple tools which you can use for highlighting. There are these pen tools. There are few more tools also. Yes. It's okay. This one is important. If you want to write some comments, you can write. So this is just for teaching purpose. I'm telling. If you want to use a existing PDF, lesson PDF, and if you want to use these things to highlight the points, then you can use it like this. So there are more tools. No, we don't have much time, so you can just explore over here, and you will get to know what more tools are available. So video also for video thing. Now most of the time we have an way of sharing a video in Google Classroom. So what I'll say, if you are sharing the video, that we will come to that point later on. But for live class, if you want to show the video, first make sure that whenever you search for YouTube video, completely make sure the video is made for the student. It doesn't have any ads or something. You make sure that the video is specifically any ad free, or the content is specifically for the students only. Make the video full screen. You all know about this, that if you are using any YouTube video, there is an option to make the video full screen. So if the videos are full screen, so these videos are completely visible properly. In this case, suppose if even if it's a kids video, it might have advertisement. So make sure you open the video, let the advertisement play,
Sarangi, Pavan and Badal,
and then pause it, and then make it ready in another tab for the students, so that whenever you come to the class, you just immediately play the video, make it full screen, and start it as it is. So this will just avoid a distraction, like sometimes the ads might get played in between. Even if you see at the bottom, you will see a yellow line over here, which indicate that there is going to be an ad. If that is the case, you can just stop the presentation, let the ad play, and then go ahead. If that is the case, and sometime if you think that the ad is going to be played, even most of the time YouTube shows you that in 15 seconds ad is going to be played. So that you can avoid if you know about it. So at the bottom now you can see this bottom is completely clear. It means there is no advertisement in between. But for some videos, you can see there are yellow lines in between, which indicate that there are some ads in between which are going to be played. So you know in advance that there are advertisements, and you can avoid those. So that's it about this first slide. Then about this recurring links. I hope everyone is creating recurring link now. There are only 2 or 3 points that I want to quickly cover. This is the flow that should be there. The first thing is you create a recurring link from the calendar. Then make sure you add the guest into the calendar when you create a recurring link. Then you have to respond positively to all the alerts that are the questions that are asked by Google when you save that particular recurring event. These are only 2-3 points that you have to take care. For example, I'll just in short emphasize on the points. Now I am into the SACS account. I'll just try to create one meet over here in November 3rd. This is a test meet. We all know that we don't want to make it all day. We have to start at some point like 10 a.m. I'm starting and I'm finishing it. Now you have here some pre-selected options. Either you go for these options, like for 1 hour, or you click over here and change it like this. This I guess everyone knows. I'm just repeating it in case if someone don't know about it. So you can even make your own time over here. Okay, you can change the date. Now as this is repeating, you don't have to worry about date. I want to repeat it weekly on every Tuesday, because this is a Tuesday, so it will only show you weekly on Tuesday. If it is some another day, it will show you something different. Okay, so you can have many other options. If you're not happy with this option, you can go into the customs and you can repeat it as you want. Like I want to repeat these every week on Tuesday, or no, I want to repeat it in Wednesday, so this becomes Wednesday. But no, my class is something like this. It is on every week, Monday also and a Friday also. So that is like this. So this will end never. This will continue for lifetime if you want it like that, or it will end on the session end. Suppose session ends on April, so I will just make it end on 30th April. So this is you can do. So this is a fine tuning of your all the meets that you want to arrange. Now suppose I have done this, I'll just make it done. Just make it on Tuesday only. You have an option to choose for monthly, yearly, weekly, daily repetition. So obviously we have a weekly repetition option. Now I will just make it done. Add the conference. And if you have already a link, now most of the time this is the thing the teachers want. They already have a particular link that they want to reuse from some other sessions or something like that. If that is the case, if this is a completely new class, then you don't have to worry about this. But if you want to reuse something, so you can just click over here, click this small pencil, and if you have this meeting code from any other meeting, you can just copy paste over here and just click outside. So that's it. So it will just show you whether it's a valid link or not, and it will save it. So you can reuse any link. Otherwise, you can go ahead with the same thing. Now, these options, the first is notifications. So how many notifications you want to send? You can go on adding many notifications. Like for example, you want to send 30 minutes before notification, and also you should have a 10 minutes before notification for the parents. You can have it like this. This option is for yourself. Remember, most of the teacher confuses with this. This option is for myself. Like I'm creating a meet, I have all these calendars with me. These are actually calendars created for each of my class and each of my activity that I have done on calendar. Okay, so like for example, this is something different. So whatever I have done on the calendar, I got separate calendar for it. It's like my personal assistant. So I have got different calendar. So obviously for your class also you got separate calendar. So you can select your class. Like for example, this is this class. So I have selected this class, means for me, it will be available in this class and I will be getting those events with this color. Okay, this is not for parents or students. Other things are like optional. You can keep it. The most important part that we have missed last time by many teachers is this one, because of which the meets or notifications are not visible to the students. So how this can be done is very simple. Suppose I have a class called Google Meeting for Teachers. So remember that your classroom should be having the same name. Google Class for Teachers. So now this is my classroom name. So if I search it exactly the name as my classroom name, this will be properly visible. Okay, you can see I get three options. First options that is not you have to select. Second option is for all the student inside that classroom, and third option is for all the teacher inside that classroom. Remember, these options are for classroom, Google Classrooms. So these email IDs for the entire class are automatically created by Google. If I select this second option, it will select all the teachers, all the students from your classroom. So if I select this, you can see it selected all the 69 students in my classroom. So if I go ahead this and save it, all the teachers now, because this is a classroom for all the teachers, so all these students will get an email notification, also a mobile notification and a desktop notification if the students or parents are have enabled a desktop notification for the calendar, because first time when they load the calendar.google.com on Chrome, they get an option to enable notification. So if they have enabled notification, they will get a notification. But on mobile, by default, you get a notification most of the time. So this is the most important option. Now there is one issue with this. If your classroom name is not proper, then you might get an issue that you won't get these suggestions exactly as it is. So always make sure that your classroom names are proper, and classroom name should not have any special character like brackets or something like this inside your classroom. So this is the only part that I want to emphasize. Once we do this, it will ask you a few questions. I will show you what questions it asks. Would you like to send a Google Meet email, invitation email? You can just click send or don't send, it doesn't matter. It won't send an email. That's the only thing. If you click on don't send, if you send, it will send an email to all the students. This will just contribute to additional emails. If you don't want to send, don't send the email. I will just select don't send for now. Then it asks a guest from outside organization. This email looks like an outside organization for Google, so that is why this question is asked. You can just go ahead with invite external guest. That's it. The meeting is created. You can see this meet is here created. If you want to edit, you can edit this particular thing. This is very important part, which was little bit missed by many teachers. So you have to make sure, if you have any question in this particular part, you can ask us if you are not getting this as I am telling you. Okay. If you have multiple class, suppose some teachers like Sanskrit ma'am have multiple classes, she can just add multiple classes over here. Like suppose there is a Sanskrit D, and so you can add the Sanskrit D, you can add Sanskrit C, Sanskrit. So all the classes, all the students will be added into one particular meet if that is what you want. Okay. If your timings are same and you want to combine two classes, so this is what you can do. I'll just now you can see sometimes these two things are visible. This is most of the time for 10 minutes of notification that we have kept. So these two meets are created. Now there is another thing some teacher asked me, like what if I don't want one particular day of meet? Either you can delete this particular thing from here, or suppose you want to make this particular 17th November's meeting to be shifted to 18th. So you can do it like this. Remember what I have done? I have just dragged this meeting from here to 18th. So if the slot is available, you can just drag over here. It asks what you want to do. Do you want to just drag this event or the following events? I just want to drag this event, so I'll just click OK. Okay, if you want to send notification to the student, you can send. Otherwise, just click on don't send. Now you can see how my timetable looks. Okay, you can just move this here, or this won't move because that is the notification. Yeah, right, that is also moved. So now you can see the same timetable has changed now. So you can make the way how much random you want to make it, you can make it. Suppose again you have some changes in your class. So instead of informing it on the WhatsApp, this is the better way that you can change your notification system or your calendar arrangement, so that they will know it in advance. Even if they miss on WhatsApp, they will know, okay, there is this particular meeting which was scheduled. You can just announce on the WhatsApp that there is a change and look for the change of the meeting inside the calendar. This is the authorized way of giving information most of the time. Otherwise, most of the students who follow calendar, they get confused because they get notification for the class. Like for example, today was holiday. Okay, so what you have to do, just go over here and delete this holiday. Okay, now suppose December 1 is holiday, so I just delete this event. Okay, delete this another thing also, and now it's holiday, so no one will get any notification. So this is how you can program all your meetings for the next semester. So this was the same issues related to it. Then the third thing is classroom attendance. Classroom attendance, either you are using some extensions, or you might be calling and noting it down. So if you are using extension, it's okay. If it's suitable for you and it's working out for you, that's the best thing you can use. But many teachers are taking from mobile, so it becomes difficult on mobile. So in short, I want to show you the same thing that I displayed earlier also.
Yeah, sir, may I add just one line over here? Many teachers asked whether they can enable the same Google Chrome extension which was suggested earlier on mobile. So no teachers, that Google Chrome extension for attendance is only available for browser. So you can enable it only on browser laptop. Okay. So for mobile, that option is not available.
Yes, right.
Because in form, many teachers ask the same question.
Yes.
It's not available on mobile. Now Rajendra sir is going to give you one more better option. So collaboratively, if you all decide to choose that option, it's way better and easy to track
Yeah.
the
So
attendance.
if you're using this option, this can be made it, school wide. You can make it the same way that I'm telling you. This will be very easy for keeping the record also. You can consider it as a proper record keeping option. So it's very simple. You all know about Google Drive. So I'll just go into the Google Drive. In the same thing, google.com, you have to go. On mobile, you have to open Drive app. The instructions are same and the steps are same. If you on mobile open the Drive app, go to new and create a Google Sheet. Okay. Here also same thing. Go to drive.google.com on your laptop. Make sure you are logged in with Saks account. So go here, open the sheet. Now remember here, if you click here, just it will open a blank sheet. Just make sure you hover your mouse over this small arrow. It gives you two options, blank sheet or from template. You can go for blank sheet if you're comfortable, but I'll give you another option, open from template. So I'm creating a new sheet from template. This will open a new window. I hope steps are not fast. Go to Google Drive, click on new, hover your mouse over the small arrow and click on from template. So it will create a new window over here. In this window, okay, yeah, in general you have to go because these are the templates which are shared in your organization. So if you can create your own template, you can share, but we are going into general tab where we have many options. You can see the first option. This option might be up or down in your case. So I have education option on the top and there I have an attendance option. This is just a template. It's not any automation or anything done over here. This is just a template for creating an attendance. So that's what I'm suggesting you. It's better you can create your empty blank sheet of attendance as per the norms or whatever way generally school creates an attendance for students. So the same sheet you can create. I'm just demonstrating a shortcut way that you can just use the template over here. I'll just click on this template attendance. You can see it will create a new sheet. Now this is completely new document. You can name it, for example, science B, 6D. So now this sheet is created and it will be saved under your drive on cloud, not on your mobile. So this file will always be on the cloud. You don't have to worry about anything that how much space it will take or anything like that. And it automatically gets saved. You don't have to worry about saving it. If you want to share it with your co-teacher or you want to share it with father, you can just just add the father's mail ID and this sheet will be forever shared with to whom you are sharing it. If you want to change sharing and not want to make anyone view editor, you can just make it viewer and save it. So anyone who has shared your sheet with, they will only be able to view it, not able to change it. So this is completely secure way. No one, not even student will be able to see it or change it. Okay. So now you can just copy paste or type all the names of student over here. अगर आपके पास already Excel sheet है, so you can copy from there. Click on this particular cell and paste it, and all the names will get pasted here. This is a one-time work you have to do. Now you can see the dates are arranged over here. You can change those dates if you want because this is a template sheet. So obviously dates are not proper. So you can make it a particular month sheet. Like suppose this is October sheet. And obviously this will become 110 210 like this, whatever dates your classes are. You can just make everything p because most of the time students are present. Only thing you have to mark is absent. So whenever you start your meeting and you want to take an attendance, just start calling the student and make it absent. So whenever student is absent, just make it absent. That's it. So once you do this, we can just automate this and find out how many total absents are for entire months, how many total absents are for entire session or a year. All these things can be automated. If you want, we can just give you some formulas which I can just copy paste over here, and I think it is already there. It is not working over here, but we can make it work. So these formulas are already added over here. You can see it counts all the present and absent. So we can make it work like a proper attendance, which automatically calculates an attendance. So if this is used, this remains in the drive and you can use it forever, how many times you want to use it, and it is shared also. So if everyone uses it, this becomes a very good way, because in all other ways there are some issues. Like if you use extension, it creates a new sheet every time. In this case, here this was a class of one particular class. Here you can have another class. Here you can have again go on adding classes and copy paste this entire template and go ahead, like go on adding different attendances. So this is suppose class 2. You can just go on like this. So you have one sheet for your entire work. Okay. Even you can have a single sheet for all teachers also. So you can just tell other teachers to make, suppose this is English class, and you can tell English teacher to just create another sheet over here and have her attendance. So entire school can have one particular sheet with all the attendance, and nothing will get interfere or get interchanged with anything, because we have a separate sheet for each and every class. So this is one suggestion. If you find it useful, you can use this, because this is the most useful way that you can do it. Otherwise, if you're going ahead with the extension, there is no issue. You can go ahead. And this can also be open on mobile. So even mobile also, it is very easy to edit these cells. You can do it. Yeah, these options, I think ma'am will show you. Sujata ma'am, if you want to show, you can show these options. There are few, because we are still in the first part. We are telling you about how to conduct the classes in live classes. Okay, so calendar part we will, classroom part we will take in the next slide. So before going ahead, if Sujata ma'am, you can show them in 5 minutes what are the new options available in meeting. Sujata ma'am.
Sir, new options you mentioned while starting the meet, right?
But I have not shown them. Yeah, shield window is there. You can just share your screen, ma'am. I'll just tell you which option to show. Meet window itself you share.
Yes.
So
Share.
what I found that even if these options are available, I have not found that teachers are using it. Ma'am, thoda mouse. You just hover your mouse. Let that. So if everyone can see this, you can see there is a shield here at the bottom. Can you move your mouse at the bottom right corner? Yeah, this blue shield over here. If you click the blue shield, you get 3 options that you can enable or disable. So I'll suggest every teacher to always disable the quick access. This will make sure that no one from outside the organization will be able to join it unless and until you allow it explicitly. You can see what it reads. When turn off, everyone who isn't invited must ask to join, including the people in your organization also. So even if the student from Arnold Central School,
Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Yeah.
So if they want to join, they will not able to be joined because they are late or they are not invited, whatever it is. But obviously we are creating the meetings from calendar, so every student is invited, like that class student is invited, so they won't get any problem. But if anyone, some other student or anyone from outside organization tries to join, they will not be able to straight away join. So this issue many people are getting, that some people enters and they removing students or something like that, that will be avoided. Even it adds more security.
One teacher, a couple of teacher mentioned that some unknown is trying to join the meet, and every now and then she's getting that request
Yeah.
to admit or deny. So if you disable this quick access, even you will not get disturbed with that request again and again.
I guess even the meeting will not be started unless and until teachers joins. Others have to wait till the teacher joins. This option is there with the help of quick access. Another thing is share screen and send chat message. This is very important. Every day I also see that even if the option is there, the chat is enabled, and so that's why students start chatting. So whenever you before half an hour itself, you just disable the chat so that students don't chat. If you don't want them to chat, if you want to allow them to chat, it's I will advise that you can keep the chat open, no problem at all. But if you want to just disable the chat, it's better you disable the chat. And share screen also, this is again frequent problem that students just start sharing without it's not their mistake actually. The sharing button is like this. You can see that this automatically pops up from the bottom, and if I click somewhere, it is possible that the share button get clicked. So it's not students problem, it is the way the UI is designed, that it's possible that they accidentally click it. Or in mobile also, it's possible that they accidentally click the share option from settings. So if you want to avoid that, you should surely disable these settings. So it's better you disable all these three settings, and whenever you want to enable, you can just click on send chat messages and the chat will be enabled. At the end, suppose
Try to be available here itself. So if you are asking any question, or if you want any student to share their screen, then you can quickly enable it also. It's not that you have to go somewhere and enable it. It's directly available here.
so that is it. Yeah, these were some points that I just wanted to tell. If you don't know, you can ask me or Sujata ma'am. The first thing is that, am I sharing the screen? Okay, so the next one is these 3-4 points. The first, we are now switching over to Google Classroom problems. These three things you have to make sure that comments are disabled in the Google Classroom, because I can see that there are so many comments in the classroom, and important comments get vanish below the screen, and most of the time student cannot see those comments. So what I'll suggest you all is to just disable those. Like if I go into classroom, so suppose I go into this classroom, so there is an option over here. You can see in mobile also this option is there to change the setting of the classroom. You go into the settings, and if you go down, there is something called class work on the stream. Okay, so you can stream and classwork on the stream. So in stream you have these three options. Student can post, student can only comment, only teacher can post or comment. So post means they can create their own post, they can upload the files, and comment means just to comment. So you can use any of these option. I'll suggest you use only teacher can post and comment. So student won't be able to comment. They will be able to reply to your comment or reply to your post, but they won't be able to create their own comment. So this is the important option. If you disable this, no one can do anything. Another thing, you make sure you save it. Okay. Also disable all these things. You don't want to see this if you don't want to show it to the students. Other things are okay. You can just save it. And on stream, you have an option. Suppose there is some unwanted comment that you don't want here. So suppose this is the old comment that I don't want. All the comment that you think that many time teacher just go ahead with the thank you, okay, and it goes on. So you have an option over here. You can delete it. Suppose you think that mistakenly you have posted something and you want to change it, you have an option that you can change it anytime. You don't have to delete anything. You just change it, save it again, and that's it. Now, this is an important comment, and I want this comment to always appear on top. So you can just go here and move to top. Like for example, your Meet link that you have created, which is always same. And this is the main problem. Most of the time, parents tell that their link is very at the bottom of the screen, and it's not possible. There are 3 links or 4 links. How can we know? So suppose this is the link, I want to make it on the top. I'll just make it move to the top, and you can see this particular comment is always on top. Even if someone posts something, this will always be on top.
Teachers, please make a note of it, because this is a very common, frequent
There is the gap between these two
complaint which comes to us via parents.
These
Because
two
some
comments-
teachers are not creating a recurring link, or they share the link, means they once they created, they shared it on a stream, and after that, that link went down. So many students or parents, they won't able to see that link again. And while scrolling also, they might miss the link. So please make such links which you are using for every class. Please post it at the top so that parents are able to see that.
So you can see there is a gap in between these two. So it means that this box is going to remain on top. All the next comment will go on here in below this. So if you see any unwanted comment, just delete it so that your classroom looks clean and neat, and only your comments or your posts are there, because it's like a very neat educational social media. You don't want any unwanted things over here. So if you think that it's unwanted, just delete it, make it clean from now itself, and make sure that only your posts are there. Post means when you go here and upload something. Comment means when someone just replies to this. This is a comment. Okay. So understand this, that when in settings you say you are enabling comments, means student can still comments, but student cannot create the post from here. Okay. Obviously we want that student should not create any post from here. That was the problem last time, that students were not knowing about what is a classwork, and they used to submit everything on the stream. Now that's not their problem. That's the way that we have to configure a classroom in such a way that they are not able to submit anything from the stream, because stream is just for information. It's a notice board. It's not for submitting the classwork. Now most of the students understood this concept, that classwork is always the classwork. Okay. One more point. Again, I just want to emphasize, assignment should always go in assignment, and material should always go in material. If you want student to submit you something, it should be in an assignment. And if you want to just give it to the student for reading, it should be in a material. This is very important, because assignment comes in the pending work in the student's to-do list. Okay. So if you want to make it properly, neatly arranged for the student, follow this thing, that if you want to get something from the student, make it an assignment so that they will see it in their pending works. So it's very easy for student go into their to-do list and find out what is pending for till today, and they can just get it done. So always instruct student to go into your to-do list and find out what is pending. So how it looks for the student, I'll show you. Now this is my computer class. I'm taking computer class from, no, this is my, this is, I guess, or not. I don't have any classes. If you have a classes, you have a to-do list over here, and in to-do list you can see what is pending. That's okay. Student can see that. So this was the only thing related to this. There are many small things, but I think we don't have much time. We are already 11:56, and we have to cover a lot of things. If you have any questions related to this, you can just ask in question and answer session. These 3 points I have covered. You have to disable the comments on the stream. Disable the code, because we will not be using code anymore. We have set up everything. So disable the code. Remember that we'll never use the code in classroom from now. Meet link also, you already have a calendar system, so better you create from the calendar. Disable the meet link in the Google Classroom. Now paper checking related things, I'll tell you the few short things, then Sujata ma'am will take over with this in short, what are the difference between these two. three things. The first thing is the most important problem that we all got this time is most of the students shared the paper by taking pictures. So what I suggest you that you tell all the students to use Google Drive, which they don't have to download or go to purchase or something like that. It's a free option. Every mobile has a Google Drive. 2-3% people might be having iPhone or tablet, so they can just download the Google Drive if they don't have Google Drive app. It is on App Store.
Drive app is there, which anyone can download and use it on any device, any mobile device.
Yeah, right. So if you have a Drive app, I'll just show you, because this is very important that teachers should know how it is done. And if teachers knows, then it becomes very easy that teacher can convince the students. So I'll just in short show you where to open and what to do with the
Sir, your screen get hang. You there?
No, it's okay, ma'am. I just disabled it. Okay. Mobile display. Ma'am, is it visible now?
Yes.
So I'll just disable the blur. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you can see, everyone has this option of drive over here. You can just go to the drive. I have this small document with me. Okay, and I'll tell you. So now you can see, just tell the student that they should have this. This, if you go over here, it's a little bit blur, ma'am. Just go ahead with it because my camera is not that good.
Sir,
So-
खूप हालती है screen.
No, it's okay now. I'll make it.
हाँ.
Okay. So if you go over here, they can just select the account. Now I'll select the school account. Okay. I'll just repeat it again. I went into Drive app. I selected the student account from here, which is most of the time they might be having selected. Now what I have to do is click over this plus icon over here, and you can see okay, so there you have a scan option. It's not visible if you use the app. Now here it's too much you can see this third option is scan option. Okay, I just click on a scan option. It will ask me to choose the camera. I'll just choose the camera, and I have this paper. I'll just take a photo and I'll come back because it's not visible. So I'll just take a photo properly holding it. I can see this has little bit of kind of AI. So okay, so now this picture is taken, but if I click on OK, it will automatically crop the picture because the background was black. So they don't have to crop it or change the, even if they want, they can just click over the crop button and they can arrange these crops properly if they want. But most of the time, if the photo is taken on a black background, keeping the paper on the black background or little bit of white background, it will be understood that these are the lines for a paper. They can just click on done. They have option to select a color. Either they can select a black and white color option, or drawing option if they have a drawing. We will go with the color option, and I'll just save it. So before saving it, you have an option to change the name over here. They can just change the name to some paper like this. Click OK. And now this is a one side, like papers are multiple sheets. So now you have another option over here. You can see at the bottom you have add option. This small button over here. Okay, suppose I want to scan another page. Suppose this is another page I have and I want to add it for the same PDF. Okay, I'll just click on add button without changing the screen, and again I get an option to select a camera. Okay, I'll just take another photo. There is, you can take the photo the way you want. It might be a little bit shifted or something like that, no problem at all. Suppose this is a kind of photo which is I want to rotate, so I just click OK, and I have an option to rotate it. You can see I can rotate this. Most of the time this is also problem faced by student, that photos are taken like this and there is no way to rotate. You can even with hand also you can rotate it like this. Okay, so once they rotate, you can see here it's written 2 of 2, means this is the second sheet. So I have 2 sheets in one PDF itself now. So they can just go on pressing this plus button and they can add multiple sheets. So in one PDF we can have 10, 20, so many sheets added into one PDF. Once everything is done, make sure to rename it to anything. Like this is a paper. Okay, and click OK. So while saving, this will get saved inside that drive, so they don't have to worry where to find it. Okay, if they want to select a particular folder, they can select it from here. You can see there is an option to select a folder. Now this is not visible for you because the camera is not good, but if you try this app, you will get to know what is the option over here. So here there is an option to select a folder. I will suggest don't go for it, just keep it is whatever default it is. It will be showed in my drive in your Google Drive. Okay, I'll just go ahead. Again, you get an option to rename it if you want to rename it. I'll keep as it is. Account selection is also there. Again, if you think that you have mistakenly selected different account, you again can select an account. You can go ahead and just save it. So I saved it. So you can always find it in recent activities. Student can always find it recent. It will take little time to upload from your mobile to the drive. You can see this is available over here. This is a recent document. I can always select it. Why this is important? Because if you are going into the classroom, when the student goes into the classroom, this document is right away available to upload into any particular assignments. Now suppose if I want to go into some activity and upload it, so if okay, there is nothing over here. Okay, this assignment is new. I'll just click add, select a drive option, my drive or recent. I guess recent. You can see this file is available and select it. That's it. Okay, I'll just not submit it. So this is very easy for paper, even assignments, and for papers also. They don't have to go anywhere searching for all the documents and anything. They can immediately do it. So this is the way. If you have any questions or you are not understood it, we can just explain it later on in details. But this is the one way, very easy, and it's accessible for everyone. Everyone can get it done properly. So I guess we can go ahead with this issue, this particular option. Paper checking ke liye. Now once you get all this paper in PDF, now we have solved one problem. You will never get paper in a different way. You will always get a paper in PDF format. So if you get a
what right now Rajendra sir demonstrated is the student's part. How easy it is for student to PDF of while clicking the picture itself, he can add one by one picture in a PDF. So creating a PDF and sharing the PDF as the answer sheet is very, very easy for students. So hereafter, if we make it compulsory to always submit the paper in a PDF format, that will solve most of the doubts and difficulties what teachers faced in last test while checking the papers.
Yes, right. And also because we are making it compulsory, you have to make it a practice that tell the student from now itself that whenever you give any assignments which needs to be scanned, tell them use a Google Drive app. Now the problem will only be in case in specific students who don't have even a scanner and don't have a mobile, and they are only using laptop. Actually, this is very rare case. I think at least in the evening, parents comes back and they have an option to scan it. Okay, so at the time of exam, they have to make sure somehow that they have at least one mobile with them so that they can scan it. We can just find out these student, if you can ask the student whether you have a problem of these, whether you don't have a scan application. Just tell them don't use any third party scanner application, because most of these applications are removed by the Google and are made by some Chinese or something. They most of the time take the data. Don't use any other app. You have this free app available. Why should then go for any paid or free app which advertise as a free, but they are not free. They take your data. So it's better you use the Google app, which is their native application, and it's very easy for student also. You have seen that there are no steps here. Just scan and go ahead and save it. That's it. So that is how you can go for it. Now for checking, I think Sujata ma'am will tell you about whether to use DocHub, Adobe Acrobat, or inbuilt comments. So there are now two things related to this. If you use DocHub, all your marks will be saved in DocHub and will not be shared with the student. If you use Adobe Acrobat, if you save anything in the Adobe Acrobat, it will get saved back in your Google Drive in Classroom. So student will immediately see what changes you have made and what marks you have given. So, but Adobe Acrobat is very easy and the flow is very simple. While DocHub is little bit, you have to open a DocHub because that option is always there if you go with any PDF. I don't have any PDF.
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yeah, you sure, ma'am. You go ahead. And third option also, ma'am, you show about the comments, how it should be.
Yeah.
If they want to use a native option.
This is a test class which I have created. And say, suppose in a class, you all of you able to see my screen?
But not a classroom. This is the same screen.
Sir?
Yes.
Ma'am, I can see your mid screen. Are you sharing?
See, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the classroom in which you shared the question paper with your
Excuse me,
students,
ma'am.
right?
Excuse me, we cannot
Yes.
see.
Your meeting screen is visible. You have to share either an entire screen or particular screen.
Actually, I shared the entire screen only, but I will share it again.
I could see Sujata ma'am. Sujata, I could see that. It was visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It was visible.
Now please confirm. This test class.
Yes, ma'am. We can see your screen.
Visible.
This class, we can see it.
Okay. So I am just walking you through the flow. Like this is your class. In a classwork, say suppose you shared the question paper with students. Okay, so this is the assignment where I have instructed students what to do, and students are supposed to send the PDF.
Ma'am, second still I can see your meeting screen, and are you sharing something different, or you are showing the meeting screen itself?
No, I'm
Yes, ma'am.
sharing.
We can see.
We cannot see, ma'am.
No, you have to pin.
You have to pin my name.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Right.
I can see demo math test, 30th October.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think
Correct.
Correct. Yes, now it is there. Go ahead,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, what I'm saying, yeah. So this is the test assignment which we have assigned to all the students. Okay. Now here students had submitted the PDF. I'm considering now hereafter we are opting for or making it compulsory to submit the assignment in PDF only. So all my students submitted the PDF. Now let me show you when I click on the first assignment of my first student, it opens in a new tab here. This is the first paper which I want to check. Now here in Open With, the very first option is Adobe Acrobat. Adobe Acrobat is very easy to handle. So let's first go through Adobe Acrobat. You just have to click on that first option. It will automatically open that particular PDF, means the answer sheet of that student, in Adobe Acrobat. And it is by default there on everyone's machine or
No, ma'am.
mobile. Okay.
These options
Now,
are actually enabled from Google Suite. Like we have enabled this from the Google Suite. That's why these
Yes.
two options are available. They are not
Yes.
independent.
These two options are available for Google Suite free.
These are cloud options, so you don't have to worry about whether you have it or not. It will work only in.
Okay, so this is my first question answer paper of the first student, which I want to take. Now it opened in Adobe Acrobat. You can see multiple options over here. Right top side, here there are multiple options. As you hover on the option, it will show you what exactly that option is, that icon is for. Add a text comment. This one is add a sticky note. This one is highlight the text. And this one is use a drawing tool. Okay. So usually you can click on use a drawing tool, and here then you can actually do the right or wrong, that thing. Wait, again.
Checking. Yeah.
Tick mark, scroll down, tick mark, like that. Okay. And you can give a question. Suppose now by mistake, I have given marks 3, but I want to undo it. So Control Z is the thing which will undo whatever you have written on the question paper, answer sheet. Okay. So if you by mistaken you have given the correct, and by mistaken you have given 3 marks for this, but I want to erase it. So don't worry. Just Control Z will erase everything, whatever you have marked on that. The first tick mark is there. Control Z will erase only the latest action, whatever you have taken. Okay. So now I can give only 2 marks here. Okay. Now, why for this question, which is having a 3 marks, I have given only 2 marks. This explanation or this comment, if you want to put, here are the options. Say, suppose I use this option of a sticky note. Okay. These are the sticky notes, like usually what we use in our day-to-day routine, yellow sticky notes. And in that sticky note, whatever is highlighted, you can type a note over here. Your answer does not have so and so, whatever the teacher's comment. Okay. And you can post that comment. So once this is another sticky note. So likewise, you can drag and drop this sticky note to the particular answer where you want to put a comment why you cut the half mark or whatever. Usually those were the questions which a student asked. So in actual paper checking, you may write it down with your red pen, but here you can write it as a sticky note. And why this is helpful? Because by using this pen, you cannot actually drag and drop and write something over here. It's not easy. Okay. So sticky notes are helpful to write one full sentence if you wish. Likewise, this text comments. Now for the text comment, I need to highlight certain area. Okay. Here it will come as a box. You can expand that box, and actually on that paper, if you won't prefer a sticky note option, actually on that paper you can write, say your answer is not appropriate or whatever, okay? Expecting so and so answer or whatsoever you want to write, and just press enter, okay, or click on somewhere else. This your comment will be there for the student to view why she got only 2 marks and not the 3 marks. So these are very helpful options, and these 4 options serve all the purpose while checking a paper. Usually just putting comments, like few teachers, what they did, they use this comment, add a comment option while checking a paper. So what if you want to add a comment using this option also? Click on that particular option. Here it says highlight an area to comment on, okay? So you this plus sign comes over here. You actually highlight the area and then paste your, write your comment for that highlighted area. This is a wrong step or whatever, and then save it, comment it, okay? So by doing so, student will come to know, okay, this is something highlighted. When he click on that particular area, automatically this comment comes, means pops up. Even though there are multiple comments, the appropriate comment will pop up at that point in time. Now there are 2 highlighted areas and 2 comments. Which comment is for which highlighted area? If you just click the cursor on that highlighted area, the particular comment pops up. So that is how the student will come to know what actually teacher have written for this particular answer, how many marks I got, or all that stuff. Usually what happened in last exam, this area is not highlighted. Say suppose your cursor is somewhere here. Your cursor, and you added the comment without highlighting the area. I just click over here and added the comment, okay? Added the comment. Now this highlighted area is very small, so it is not visible to the students where the comments are. So they go through all the answer sheet, but they don't find any right or wrong tick marks. Neither they found the actual marks written over there, and nor they found out the comments written over there. So actually recommended thing is to open it in Adobe Acrobat, and there you paste the comments or the sticky notes, or actually mark the area right or wrong like this, okay? So that is the recommended option. Even if you want to, for some internal assignments, if you want to choose this comment option, please make sure you are properly highlighting the area and then writing a comment. These are very small things. Many teachers must be knowing this.
For marks also, you can make a large box over here in the margin area, so that they could
Yes.
think that is a mark. If you want to give the marks a question.
We are covering this point because we literally faced, handled many queries from the students this time, and to explain each and every child the same thing is not feasible. So maybe teachers can take care of these small things in the next exam. Now let me show DocHub. Yes, yes. So I am going into another paper. Similar way, here you find out.
The only thing is
The first option
don't get saved in same classroom, but DocHub don't get saved. That's the only thing.
Yes.
Remember.
So Adobe Acrobat ka the only disadvantage is once you check the paper or leave the half-checked paper also, then it gets saved into the drive. After some seconds, it gets saved into the drive. Student will come to know that his or her paper has been checked, and they can open it and view it immediately as soon as teacher is checking it. Okay. But most of the students now habitual with this, so I guess there shouldn't be any confusion. And if teachers put the comments the way I'm explaining, if they put the comments why they cut the half mark or why they cut 2 marks, then that should be fine enough. Even if the student get that paper immediately, he is getting the notification, or he's getting those notes, sticky notes or comments by teachers also at the same time. So there will not be any doubt. Now the second option is DocHub. This is little adding couple of extra steps for teachers when teachers want to answer sheet using DocHub. It asks you again to confirm your email ID. Secondly, once you confirm the email ID, it will go to the DocHub and it will open that paper over there, or you will have to drag and drop your paper in the DocHub. Okay. So this is the way. This is another assignment actually.
It has many options.
It takes little bit of time. So I have already opened this paper in a DocHub. Now in DocHub also, all those options are here.
More
This is
options are there. This is very good.
raw freehand. Yeah, so this is raw freehand. You can actually use the
colors.
wrong and right signs.
Colors are also there.
Sir, you are saying something?
And that's what I'm saying. Colors are also there. You can change the colors of checking. Red pen,
Yes.
blue pen you can use.
Click on the color. It will give you the option. If you want to highlight some very wrong thing in the paper, you can select the red color, and here in highlighted area, you can again write your comment.
Sign also is there. You can add sign if you want.
Okay, signs are also there. Create your own signature. If you want, you can scan your signature, and many other options are there. So you can actually check all these things, and whatever you find comfortable, DocHub or Adobe Acrobat, you can go ahead with that. Maybe as a mock test, you can try before examination. If you are giving any assignments, ask students to share those assignments in a form of PDF so that they will also get used to it, and check those assignments using Adobe Acrobat so that you also get used to it. And all these options are there. You have to try one by one. Write out.
Yeah. How to share also tell them key how to share.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Sujata
Once
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Sujata ma'am, I had a doubt. Suppose if I'm checking a
Yes.
paper, okay, and maybe it's on mobile or it's on laptop, and suddenly my battery goes off, or the laptop shuts down due to some XYZ reasons. So whatever I have checked, checked, will
No,
it be
it's-
saved automatically?
Yeah, it's saved, ma'am.
Yes,
You can
yes,
see
ma'am.
here
It
it
will
is
be
written
saved on
on
your drive.
top
Okay,
right
okay.
corner पे देखिए ma'am, it is written saved. So as soon as you go on checking,
Yes, yes, yes.
because
See, in
that,
DocHub also it is saving. See
Yeah.
the word
Okay.
saved every after few seconds it's saving. And in Adobe Acrobat too, it saves on the drive only.
Okay, okay, okay.
Acrobat का एक है सिर्फ कि उसका save time थोड़ा ज्यादा है. So you have to click the save button on the top. You can see अभी save
Exactly,
button
exactly.
visible नहीं है. जैसे ही आप इसमें change करेंगे तो save button visible हो जाएगा. Then you can
No,
save.
sir, but yeah, but what was my doubt is, suppose if I'm checking and suddenly if the phone goes off, or if the laptop goes off and I have not saved it, then again do I have to check it, or
No,
will
no.
it automatically be saved?
मैम
वही मैं बोल रहा था मैम.
मैम मैक्स क्या होता है कि आपने अगर 5 मिनट से आप चेक कर रही है तो लास्ट 1 मिनट का आपका जो चेकिंग है वो चला जाएगा या वो सेव नहीं हुआ होगा.
Okay,
Max to
okay,
max that
okay.
can happen, but
No,
first
that difference
4 minutes
I was
after
telling
you
ma'am.
have checked
That
what is the comment,
same
those
difference I was telling. कि रीडर में कैसे है कि टाइम गैप बहुत ज्यादा है सेविंग का, बट
Okay.
अब में देखिए क्या होता है कि as soon as you do something it shows you saved. So
Okay, okay.
this is you know kind of design principle. इसमें immediately save हो जाएगा. Sujata ma'am, you
Okay.
do something and it will show you saved. ओके
Okay. Okay.
एक्रोबैट में क्या है, थोड़ा सा डिले है, तो जो भी 1 मिनट का
Okay.
डिले होगा उतना सेव नहीं रहेगा, बाकी का सेव हो जाएगा. या फिर यू मेक
Okay.
श्योर एवरी टाइम यू डू समथिंग इन एक्रोबैट रीडर यू सेव इट, सेव बटन
Save
आ
it.
जाता है वहां
Okay.
पे, और सेव
Okay.
हो
Okay,
गया
sir.
तो सेव बटन चला जाएगा. सो जस्ट मेक
Okay.
श्योर ही सेव्ड है.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
नाउ एज वी पॉइंटेड आउट दैट एडोब एक्रोबैट में आप जो भी कर रहे हो वो सेव होता है ड्राइव पे और स्टूडेंट को भी दिख जाता है. वॉट एवर यू आर डूइंग इन डॉक हब इट्स गेट सेव्ड, बट इट्स गेट सेव्ड इन अ डॉक हब डॉट मीन्स डॉक हब के सर्वर पे वो सेव हो रहा है.
राइट.
Right? So
Okay.
obviously after completing this paper, you want to share, you have to share this paper with the student explicitly. Okay? So share or send.
Okay, ma'am.
Now
Okay.
here, I'm checking this paper immediately. I have to share this paper with whomsoever I'm the particular student. Okay. So
Okay.
with the G Suite, what happens if I just start typing the name of the student, it will get automatically popped up. Okay. So my student's name automatically popped up along with the email ID. Now I just clicked on that selected email ID and send. That's it. You don't have to remember the email IDs of all these students for sharing it. Just check whose paper is this, the name of the student, and obviously we designed the email IDs of the student, first name, last name. So even if you type the first name, it will pop up her email ID. Just click on that blue highlighted email ID and send. That's it. Okay. I have already sent the mail. That's why the message. So this much simple it is. Use Adobe Acrobat or DocHub, which are the easiest tools freely available with the G Suite account which our school had taken, and properly put the comments or the right or wrong tick marks, and along with the marks you can also add the sticky notes or proper comments and that particular area wherever you want. Okay. This is how it is. Only thing is, in Adobe Acrobat, paper will get reverted back to the student immediately, and in DocHub you just have to actually go here, share or send, and type the first name of the student. It will show you the email ID of the student and click on send. The mail will get sent to the student. That's it.
Sujata ma'am, one doubt, actually Nimisha here. I just want to ask in DocHub, after every paper, after checking, do we need to share immediately after every paper?
Yes. Yes.
No,
yes,
not
ma'am.
immediately. If you want, you can. Otherwise, optional. It's up
Why
to
I'm
you.
saying yes, because few teachers means वो problem हो गया था. If you won't share it immediately, then again obviously you have to open all the papers, check, and one by one then you have to share. But if the paper is already open, I mean it's to you how you want that everything work out for yourself for your class.
So ma'am, is it possible if I want to complete all the checking of all the 40 papers and then I want to share with the students?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Is it
yes.
possible?
But you have to again open it and share it. That will be,
See, this
if
is
you
the
want to
DocHub ka main page. This is DocHub ka main page. Okay. Now, all these papers are there. The way you are asking, all these papers I have checked but not shared. See, I have checked this paper but I have not shared it. So,
Okay.
and I have shared this paper just in front of me. It showed me shared with Shreya Gur. Okay. But this one I checked but not shared. So again, then maybe you click on this paper, open it and share it.
Okay.
This was earlier paper. Again, open it and go ahead and share it. The same way.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
So this D, you can see in the left top. If you click on that D, it will take you to the dashboard, means the main page of the DocHub, where all the papers, whichever you opened in DocHub, only those papers which you opened in DocHub, okay? Don't get confused, because if your class having 40 students, first 20 papers you checked in Adobe Acrobat, And second set of 20 papers, if you check in Doc Hub, here you will see only those 20 which you opened in Doc Hub. Not all the class papers.
Right, right. You can search also. Search option is also there. So
I guess that is it from my side. Sir, anything else which I missed out?
no, it's okay, ma'am. Everything is there. No problem. I'll go with the next slide. I think we have only 2 or 3 slides. We'll finish it earliest. Should I share my screen, ma'am, now?
Yes.
Done from your side?
Yes, yes. I stopped my presentation.
Sir, before you share your site, can I just request one thing to Rajendra sir and Sujata ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Sujata, what you told us about saving the PDF form, that we all know, maybe teachers will know for sir, but the thing is that parents, some parents know the things, but many parents are there who do not know the things. So,
Ma'am,
sir,
this
will
mail will be sent directly to their email, ma'am. So don't worry about it. They will get it. They just have to open it.
no, sir. What I'm saying, suggestion, if possible, can you just make your Sujata ma'am a small video on the steps that how they can save that in Drive and how they can download the Drive and how simple it is.
Yeah. Right,
So
right.
that
We have
as
made it,
they
ma'am.
have
Last
known
time also we have shared it with the parents, but what we thought key first, it is better teachers know about it so that we can then force the parent. Now what happens? Parent says that every teacher is doing something different. So how is it possible? Now, because you know that many parents have siblings. So what
Yeah.
parents say that in ninth this is not done, but in fourth this is done. So we
Hmm.
wanted to avoid that issue, and we wanted to be very confident in front of them. See, now teachers know everything, and they are all on the same page. They are following the
No,
same
and
thing.
our problem is, Bhavna ma'am, if we share directly anything with parents, they won't accept it. Right?
Yeah.
No, not that much, Sujata.
It's not happen only with siblings. Even for one single class, some teachers' instructions are different than the other teachers, right?
So
So
if we
can
follow the
share
same processor, we will then
once
share with the teachers
then
also.
we can share a video with parents. Means we can
Yeah.
share a video with you all on the same
Yes,
classroom.
with us.
Yeah,
And
So
also,
that
that
if
same
can
classroom,
see
today's,
it.
my presentation was not
parents.
clear, so I will make a video again. For even I'll share with you also, so that it is very clear and visible which button to press. So because
Yes.
parents are going to ask you only, they will not come to
Yes,
us.
yes.
So you should be able to tell them, okay, no, so you press this button or you download this app. So this instruction will be very clear, and they will feel ki, okay, whatever is being told by these IT people is the same which is told by teachers also. So they
Yes.
feel ki, okay, these are very firm instructions going on. So
Yeah.
only for that we took the first meeting, so that teachers know it, and then we'll go for some options so that we can share it with the parents also.
Yes, this
Obviously,
I
ma'am, the
appreciate,
problems
sir.
will come.
A small segment where
Yeah.
they have to convert in PDF. If that can, we class teachers can share with them. So
Yeah.
which you only give us, and so that, sir, it will be easy for them, because there are
Yes.
many who do not know much about computers.
Right,
We
right,
can
right.
also think from their point of view also.
Yes, definitely.
Either me or Rajendra sir will share it on the classroom for teachers.
yes.
There
And then
you can download and
whoever
share,
is
or even
available
WhatsApp.
for all teachers, you can further share it with your
Yes.
class.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what my concern was.
Yes, ma'am. So I'll share my screen and just show the next 2-3 slides that are left. I think this we have already covered. Is it visible now? So the scanning is already done. A multiple PDF thing is also explained. Then these are this very small point for classroom now. How to share a document, video, or PDF. Okay. So if you are sharing any document, make sure you download the PDF and then share it. Don't share it from any website. That is, if it is happening, I don't know whether it's happening or not, but if it is happening, the screen window is very small, and you also have some ads going on or some overlay icons, because of which student cannot see it. So always make sure that student able to see clearly. Okay. So if it is mobile, hold it horizontally, that I already told you. If you are using some PDFs are downloadable. So if you think that it is not in a way that I'm telling you, you just ask us that how to get it done. We will tell you how to download that PDF or that content that you are showing from web. So the first thing, if it is document, you download it and then present it and show it. If it's a video, make sure you download it, or if it is YouTube video, show it in a video YouTube full screen. And if it is a PDF also, then again open it properly, make a full screen PDF. Also Acrobat Reader also has an option that if you are doing it from laptop, you can full screen it, so that everything, all that clutter goes away and student can see every pixel of your screen, only the PDF, not the menus or buttons. So even in Acrobat Reader, if you click on, I think F12 or F11 something, it will goes into the full screen. Or in view option, there is a full screen option. You can make it full screen. You can click the escape button and come out of the full screen anytime. So these are important points. Quiz sharing, I think, done many times. I don't. We will go into question answer section. If you have any question answer, we will answer that. Only important point is grade importing. You have to make sure that every time you create a quiz, enable the grade importing at the bottom. I will not go into demo now because every teacher knows about it. If you make a quiz assignment, make sure you click on grade importing button. Doing that, what happens is that you don't have to worry about what student are submitting, means which student it is submitting, because it automatically gets connected with their account. So if they submit anything, all the grades and all their questions will only go into their own account. Only problem is sibling problem, which is faced by some parents. So just tell the parents to open the particular just tell the parents to go into the Chrome and sign out from the Chrome any account. So if they are signing into the Chrome, which is by default sign in, so just go into the Chrome settings in their mobile, because this problem is only faced in mobile because a document directly open in a Chrome. So any quiz directly opens into the Chrome browser. So if that is there, then just go into the settings of the Chrome and sign out from the account, so that every time they open a test, it will ask them to log in, and then they can select a particular sibling account to log in. So it won't mix up the siblings with one another. Especially जिनके ट्विन्स है, उनके साथ ये प्रॉब्लम होता है कि मार्क्स जनरली किसी और के अकाउंट में चले जाते हैं. जस्ट मेक श्योर कि वो लॉग आउट है, तो वो लॉग इन पूछेगा हर बार गूगल व्हेन यू ओपन अ क्विज. वीडियो शेयरिंग के लिए आई सजेस्ट कि आपके पास अगर कोई वीडियो है, इफ यू हैव अ डाउनलोडेड वीडियो और योर ओन क्रिएटेड वीडियो, डोंट शेयर इट ऑन क्लासरूम. अगर आप असाइनमेंट में शेयर करते हैं तो वो वीडियो इट गोज इनटू द ड्राइव, और ड्राइव से वीडियो स्ट्रीमिंग बहुत स्लो होता है, विच इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर द पेरेंट हु हैव स्लो कनेक्शन. सो जैसे आप ड्राइव में अपलोड करते हैं या फिर असाइनमेंट में अपलोड करते हैं फ्रॉम फाइल सेक्शन, सेम वे आप यूट्यूब में अपलोड कर सकते हैं. यूट्यूब में जस्ट यू हैव टू ओपन अ यूट्यूब ऐप, क्लिक ऑन कैमरा बटन एट द टॉप and upload button. So when you upload, you get an option to select a video from your phone. Also वो वीडियो आप फोन से डिलीट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर आप ड्राइव से शेयर करते हैं तो हो सकता है आपके ड्राइव से अगर आपने डिलीट कर दिया तो वो स्टूडेंट के साइड से भी डिलीट हो जाएगा. ओके, सो इट्स बेटर कि आप, टाइम उतना ही लगने वाला है, उल्टा यूट्यूब से फास्ट हो जाएगा और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए भी वो फास्ट होगा, बिकॉज यूट्यूब स्ट्रीमिंग के लिए यूज होता है पर्टिकुलरली. सो वीडियो प्रॉपरली स्ट्रीम होता है. जबकि ड्राइव से या फिर गूगल क्लासरूम असाइनमेंट ऑप्शन से अगर आप करते हैं तो वो बहुत स्लो विजिबल होगा, और मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वो ओपन भी नहीं होता है अगर कोई चाइना मोबाइल है विच डजंट सपोर्ट डायरेक्टली प्लेइंग द वीडियो आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स, सो इट वोंट ओपन. सो आई विल सजेस्ट इफ एक्सप्लोर द ऑप्शन फॉर यूट्यूब. एवरीवन हैज अ यूट्यूब ऐप, जस्ट ओपन द यूट्यूब ऐप, अपलोड ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट कीजिए और वही वीडियो सिर्फ यूट्यूब में अपलोड कर दीजिए. Within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, finally you will get a YouTube link. या फिर इनिशियली आपको नेक्स्ट करने के बाद YouTube लिंक मिल जाता है. YouTube वीडियो बैकग्राउंड में अपलोड होते रहता है. जस्ट यूज दैट लिंक, ट्राई इट आउट वेदर इट इज ओपनिंग फॉर यू इन ब्राउजर. इफ इट इज ओपनिंग, go ahead and share it as a YouTube link in your assignment or material. Obviously if it's a YouTube, it will be a material. So material में आप YouTube ऑप्शन होता है जहाँ पे क्लिक करके आप आपका वीडियो सर्च भी कर सकते हैं और then you can upload it. कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर या फिर कोई भी एक्सटर्नल डॉक्यूमेंट जो वेब पे है अगर स्टूडेंट को देना है तो डोंट टेल देम टू सर्च इट, बिकॉज दिस थिंग इज वेरी डेंजरस एंड स्टूडेंट डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन यू डू समथिंग. So if you search it and if you misspell it, if you drop a single letter, or you can, anything can happen. Whatever result comes on Google may be totally different. So don't tell anything student to search on Google. Okay. So this is the one thing you have to keep in mind. If you search it and then you find out exact link and then send that link to the student. If it's a document, you download it and then share it. make sure document is proper. It's a PDF or document or image, then share it. Okay. If it's a software, make sure you get in contact with us. If you want any software, if it's a free, we will tell you if it is free. If it is pay, we will tell you if you can get it a free version or educational version of it. Don't right away share any software with the student, because most of the software, if they tell you that it's a free, might be possibilities that it is not free and it comes with some other overheads. So these are some points that we found out somewhere, so we wanted to share with you. The first thing, link sharing. Don't tell student to search anything on Google or even on a YouTube. Don't tell directly to search for it. You find out and you give them a YouTube link. That will be better thing, because with more information comes a more danger. So if they search, they know how to search few other things also, and then that's a problem. So just to avoid that, directly give them a link. Most of the students don't understand how things works, and they will just go to the video, view it and close it. That's why we want to avoid the more problems. So this is the better way. These are some common problems which were faced, and or student generally talk with you during the live meet or classroom. First thing is cannot hear or sound breaking. This is a common problem student tell you most of the time. Understand that this problem is not from any one side. It is due to the internet, or there are some issues over the time. Because of it, this might no one has these solutions. Just tell them, just wait for some time and check back again. This is the only answer that you can give to them. Technically, this is the only solution. Just wait for some time, or check back again, or log out and join again. That's it. And just ignore the problem, because the problem get resolved automatically over the time. And if it is consistent, it means that they have very low connection speed, or might be your connection is dropping, and that's why the problem is creating. Presentation is blur. That is because your speed is low or the student speed is low. So if you want to check this is the link, speedtest.net. You can check your speed. Just click on the go option after clicking this link, or after using this link. It will test your speed, both upload and download speed. Make sure the speed is above 2 Mbps or near about it. So you can understand, if it is 1 Mbps, 2 Mbps above, it is good. It can be up to 10 Mbps or 100 Mbps. It's very good. So आपका upload speed जितना ज़्यादा होगा, उतना आपका खुद का जो स्ट्रीम है वो स्टूडेंट को ज़्यादा अच्छे से जाएगा. डाउनलोड स्पीड जितना अच्छा होगा, उतना स्टूडेंट को क्लियर दिखेगा अगर उनके साइड में स्टूडेंट स्पीड अच्छा है डाउनलोड का. तो दैट्स लाइक दिस, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट शेयरिंग एनीथिंग विथ यू, you are sharing. So your upload speed must be good, and for them their download speed must be good. So this will show you both the speed. You can give this link even to student in some cases if they complain to you that their screen is not proper or they are getting continuously breaking. लिंक नॉट विजिबल जो है, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आप क्लासरूम में कुछ शेयर करते हैं, और स्टूडेंट का ये नेचर ही है कि अगर आप उनको अभी बताएंगे कि आई हैव शेयर्ड समथिंग, विद इन अ सेकंड दे विल कम टू यू एंड से मैम इट्स नॉट विजिबल. Even for tests also it's the same thing, even for exams also and assignments also. So just tell them in advance that see the link will be visible after 10 minutes. अगर आपने अभी की है तो आप 10 minutes बोल दीजिए randomly, so that they won't trouble you much and they won't tell you consistently ping you that ma'am it's not visible. Because ये पूरा एक platform है, और platform इतना बड़ा है कि if you share something it might take few seconds to come up in the stream. Also, if they don't refresh, sometime it is not visible. Just tell them to log out. Close the app and open it. अगर browser पे है तो tell them to refresh the browser, because most of the time वो wait करते रहते हैं और browser में update नहीं हो पाता है. Just tell them to refresh it. This is the common answers. Upload problem होने वाला है या नहीं, it depends again. इस time भी exam के वक्त, लेकिन वो temporary था I guess, अभी नहीं आएगा. If it happens, suppose, just tell them to try after some time. That's the only best answer that you can give. So I guess this was all from our side. Anything?
One more thing, many teachers call when they give assignment or during the exam time, and they are saying that most of the students submitted the paper, but 2, 3, 5 students, they are complaining that they are not able to upload the paper. In such cases, if 90+% students have submitted the paper, it's not at all an issue with the speed of the internet or something like that. Just to give a benefit of doubt, say suppose 5 people do not have a proper speed, but you can always ask them to share the screen recording. what they are doing actually, and in that recording you can cross check if it is really buffering or if the student is lying. So if you have a doubt that someone is purposely lying or doing some tricky things, you can always ask them to share their screen.
Yeah, or ये तो I mean this is going to happen कि someone might take an advantage of this entire system कि ma'am the speed is not there, it is not getting uploaded, and they might buy more time. So we can't help it. It's okay. We can find it out. I mean teachers are very smart in this, and they can easily find out what is really the thing, whether the student is lying or not. That's okay. एक additional point था कि I will suggest, this is just a suggestion, कि not to share any link, any fact, any information on WhatsApp groups, because that's not official. So stream is the best thing. Now I told you the way to clean your stream. So abhi agar if you get any time on Sunday, Saturday, just clean your entire stream, make it clear, and just tell it on WhatsApp that the thing is shared on stream, so that they get into the habit that they always visit the stream or the app. इसका एक दूसरा problem भी है, I want to share with you, that I never allow my kid to check the WhatsApp. The thing is, he don't have mobile. Most of the students don't have mobile, and I think below 13 or below 18, we should not give them a mobile as such. So only for classroom it is okay. So now when they go into the WhatsApp, it's a totally different story, because it's not an educational platform. It has many things.
Request from my side also that if for your particular class, if students are asking for a link,
so now what happens? Whenever some instruction comes,
today I want to want the science.
Ma'am, just let me complete. Whatever instruction comes, then I have to remember every time. Whenever I am somewhere in outside with client or anywhere, I have to remember that I have to share this with him. So, and if I don't share, he might miss it. So that's the problem with many parents. They are in office and they cannot share the information with the student if it is on WhatsApp. So I guess stream is the best thing for you, because it's an educational thing, and they every student is at home, and he might be having a laptop or another mobile kept with him only for the learning purpose, or tablet where he can check it. And many people are using this notification thing very effectively. They get a notification, so immediately they get a notification on laptop ki some teacher had shared something on the classroom. They can view it. I think at least 20% parents are using the notification effectively, so it is better for them. ये प्रॉब्लम उनको ही है, क्योंकि बाकी लोगों ने तो फोन दे रखा है स्टूडेंट्स को, और व्हाट्सएप भी दे के रखा हुआ है, और ज्यादातर व्हाट्सएप पे आपने देखा होगा कि स्टूडेंट ही एक्टिव है. जो आपको कंटिन्यूसली बोलते हैं ना मैम 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 व्हाट्सएप में, वो सारे स्टूडेंट है, दे आर नॉट पेरेंट्स. So that is why it is better to avoid the WhatsApp and just share everything on Google Classroom only. That will be.
Here we need your cooperation, ma'am. Please try to avoid sharing, or whosoever is asking a link on WhatsApp, please try to make sure that they should not ask. I mean, you can have a word with them. If they are having any problem, redirect them to us.
What I said, just redirect them to Classroom, because we can tell them कि okay, it is on Classroom, you can check it out, because we already cleared the Classroom comment section. So obviously your link, if you want, जो भी आपके क्लास का लिंक है वो आप वहां पे टॉप में पोस्ट करके रख सकते हैं, so that from there वो प्रॉब्लम भी हम रिजॉल्व कर रहे हैं कि अगर किसी को कैलेंडर यूज करना नहीं आ रहा है या फिर नहीं हो रहा है ठीक से, तो वो वहां से चेक कर सकते हैं कि उनको, क्योंकि लिंक तो अभी सेम ही रहने वाला है हमेशा, बिकॉज एवरीवन इज यूजिंग कैलेंडर. सो वो सेम वाला लिंक आप कमेंट में टॉप में उसको करके रख सकते हैं, सो दैट एवरीवन कैन सी इट इफ एनी टाइम दे वांट टू सी इट. So that's it from our side. Ma'am, अगर कुछ बाकी बचा है तो if you remember anything, you can.
In this group, 85% teachers are using a recurring link. They create a link using calendar, but I can still see that 10 to 15% teachers are still creating a link runtime. So I would like to understand, is there any problem? Because
किसी का रैंडम शेड्यूल होगा बहुत ज्यादा, तो आई थिंक माइट बी द केस, बट स्टिल आई सॉ रिजल्ट दैट इट कैलेंडर में भी आप
टाइम एंड शेयरिंग इट अगेन ऑन अ व्हाट्सएप, सो it is then back to square one. Means what we are trying to achieve is again not getting achieved by doing so.
शेड्यूल अगर प्रॉपर नहीं है तो आई टोल्ड यू कि यू कैन ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप दोज रिकरिंग्स इनटू सम अदर बॉक्सेस एंड यू कैन मेक योर ओन शेड्यूल फॉर द एंटायर मंथ एंड द नेक्स्ट मंथ एंड द नेक्स्ट मंथ. सो अगर रैंडम भी है तो आप उस डेट्स को वो मूव करके उसको आप प्लेस कर सकते हैं. तो आई थिंक दैट इशू गेट सॉल्व्ड. आपका लिंक सेम रह जाता है. Okay. So if any question is there, I think Sujata ma'am, we can go for questions if anything is there.
Even if you want to try all these things first, and then if you stuck somewhere, you can always reach out to us. We are there.
Yes, teacher, please, any specific issues is there, you can just go ahead and ask the question, if anything. No questions, I guess.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ मैम बोलिए.
Sir, suppose I'm teaching same subject in 2 division, and I've created a Google form, and I want to do the same test to both the divisions. So it's like I cannot retype everything again for both the divisions. So can that same test be shared as it is to the other division? How to go about it?
Ma'am, in classroom, you can see my screen, I guess. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So suppose this is the test, and if I want to edit this and I want to share it, now it is only student with shared with one particular classroom. Here you get an option to like अभी मेरे पास सिर्फ एक ही है तो यहाँ पे इतना ही दिख रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे बाकी स्टूडेंट भी आ जाते हैं बाकी क्लासरूम्स के, आई गेस. यहाँ पे ऑप्शन नहीं है.
Most you create this assignment in one particular classroom, वही classroom के students यहाँ पे display होते हैं.
पहले था ऑप्शन शायद.
Yeah, but same test I want to share with other division also.
Yes. When you create an assignment, you get an option to select the class. So same test आप V computer के साथ और 6 के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं.
Then it's not visible to the students till we post it, right? We can just save it.
Yeah, unless and
That is
until
one
you
more
assign it, ma'am. या फिर आप उसको शेड्यूल कर दीजिए. अगर आपको दिखाना नहीं है तो आप शेड्यूल कर दीजिए. लेकिन सब तीनों क्लासेस के लिए एक जैसा होगा शेड्यूल. ठीक है ना?
But sir, if you schedule, they see it ना. They can view that. I think so.
नहीं,
When you
शेड्यूल का टाइमिंग अलग होगा तो नहीं देख सकते मैम.
okay.
ठीक है ना?
Because
लेकिन मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि आप शेड्यूल अलग-अलग नहीं कर सकते. मैम.
Schedule. They can see only at the scheduled time, but we can't schedule if we are sharing with multiple classes, sir.
हाँ, मीन्स टाइमिंग अलग-अलग होगा तो कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है ना उसको शेड्यूल करने.
हाँ, yes.
Obviously, no. और एडिट में तो ऑप्शन नहीं है, आई गेस. एडिट में होता तो आप उसको बाद में कर सकते थे. आई थिंक एडिट में वो ऑप्शन नहीं है कि अगर आपने ले लिया है तो इट इज ओनली फॉर वन पर्टिकुलर क्लास नाउ. So
no, sir, I think what Rahat is trying to say, ki if we are assigning right away, then we can assign to more than one class. But in case we have to schedule for next day, then we cannot take 2 classes altogether, say at the same time. I think that I have also experienced, but I'm not very sure about it.
Or at least can we share the same thing to other teacher? How can we do that?
Yeah. Sir, the point is what, we are talking about the Google form. For example, we create a Google form and I want to share it with, this is my first time actually. I want to share it with the other teacher. For example, I want to share it with Asma ma'am. I want to share it with
Okay. You mean to say other teachers? Yeah.
Yes.
Got it, ma'am. Got it.
So that you need not type the same thing again.
And the teacher will schedule, the teacher will give it in her class. The same thing in the other class.
So suppose this is the form now, and I want to share it. So you can you want to share it with other teachers. So you can just share it with other teachers.
Google form, sir. Quiz assignment. You can say basically quiz assignment.
So go to Drive. In Drive, that form is there.
Quiz assignment gets shared as a created as a form over here. ठीक है ना? ये फॉर्म आपको आपके क्लासरूम में भी मिल जाएगा, क्लासरूम फोल्डर में. सो सपोज माय क्लास इज दिस वन. ओके, दिस यू गॉट इट. ड्राइव में क्लासरूम में जाना है. आपने जो असाइनमेंट क्रिएट किया था लास्ट वाला, उसका फॉर्म आपको यहाँ मिलेगा. अगर नया देखा, यू कैन सी हियर ऑल ब्लैंक क्विज आर हियर.
Yes, correct.
आपने अगर रीनेम नहीं किया है तो वो ब्लैंक क्विज ही होगा। तो इस ब्लैंक क्विज को मुझे किसी टीचर के साथ शेयर करना है, आपके को टीचर के साथ। गो हियर एंड पुट द नेम ऑफ सपोज आई थिंक आसमा मैम।
Asma ma'am.
Yeah, so now I shared it. Make her a editor if you want to make editor, or if you just want to make it viewer, you can make it viewer. So just send it and she will be able to see it now. Same form. But remember कि इसके सारे स्टूडेंट और इसके जो भी सारी चीजें वो एक जैसे ही रहेंगी, ठीक है। नाउ शी कैन मेक अ कॉपी ऑफ इट, क्योंकि शेयर्ड में कैसे होता है कि अगर आपको वो उसका जो रिस्पॉन्सेस है वो आपको सेम नहीं रखना है। ऑब्वियसली हर क्लास इज डिफरेंट क्लास, बट यू डोंट वांट टू रीमेक द क्वेश्चन, दैट्स योर प्रॉब्लम, है ना। आपको क्वेश्चंस फिर से राइट नहीं करने हैं, वो आपका प्रॉब्लम है। तो उसके लिए कैसे है कि जो भी शेयर्ड थिंग है वो किसी और के नाम से होता है। यू कैन सी हियर दिस शेयर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट इज समवन एल्सेस, नॉट माइन। So I can go over here, right click and make a copy of it. Got it? So this copy will be now mine copy. You can see it is created now. Show the file location. Now this is mine. You can see it says me. Document वही है, ये मेरा डॉक्यूमेंट है। तो इसके रिस्पॉन्स अलग हो गए मैम पूरे के पूरे।
I had already faced a problem, and Sujata ma'am had already told about this, because during the exams there were some students who had changed, they had resent the paper again. So when I checked, it was their name, and then ma'am told me to make a copy. The main concern, sir, what you explained is correct. Now I have one more point in that. Sometimes we share a link also, with the teachers for the Google form. So what exactly is that?
That is totally different. See, ये एक चीज आपको यहाँ थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ेगा। Now when I open this is in edit mode. Can you see here on the top it is says edit.
Correct.
This is what you are making questions. Okay.
Yes.
Means creating questions. These options are only for editors. एक जो आप ओनर है उसको और जिसके साथ आपने इसको शेयर किया है एडिट मोड में, उनको ही ऑप्शन होता है, स्टूडेंट को ये ऑप्शन नहीं है। But when you click on this I, now you can see it will open a window in view form mode. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कोई एडिटिंग ऑप्शन नहीं है, स्टूडेंट को हमेशा ऐसे ही दिखेगा। ये है आप जो स्टूडेंट के साथ शेयर करेंगे, और अगर टीचर को शेयर करना है एडिटिंग के लिए तो यू कैन शेयर दिस। ओके, बट रिमेंबर दैट ये आपको उनके साथ पहले शेयर करना पड़ेगा शेयर ऑप्शन से, ठीक है। जो सेंड ऑप्शन जो है ना यहाँ से आपको उनको शेयर एडिटर बनाना पड़ेगा, तभी ये लिंक उधर ओपन होगा। अदरवाइज उनको आएगा कि यू डोंट हैव परमिशन टीचर्स के बारे में। और स्टूडेंट को आपको हमेशा ये लिंक देना है व्यू फॉर्म वाला। इवन इफ यू गिव दिस लिंक टू द स्टूडेंट, दे विल गेट अ प्रॉब्लम कि इट विल ट्राई टू ओपन इन एडिटर, एंड उनको प्रॉब्लम आएगा कि ये एडिटर में नहीं जा रहा है, और फिर उनको क्वेश्चन पूछेगा कि यू गेट अ परमिशन फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर पर्सन। सो वो फिर से प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा। इसलिए हमेशा याद रखना है कि आप इस आई पे क्लिक कीजिए, प्रीव्यू में ये आ जाएगा, ये दिस इज अ प्रीव्यू फॉर्म। ये आपके लिए भी है और स्टूडेंट के लिए भी। हमेशा ये लिंक यूज करना है, डायरेक्टली यूज इट, कॉपी इट एंड पेस्ट इट। अगर ये बाहर का है, मतलब क्लासरूम के अंदर नहीं है, तो क्लासरूम के अंदर तो आपको इसकी चिंता नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि वो ऑटोमेटिकली कन्वर्ट हो जाता है वहां पे। ये जो दोनों चीजें है ना, एडिटिंग और प्रीव्यूइंग, ये क्लासरूम में हैंडल हो जाता है ऑटोमेटिकली, आपको उसका कोई ये नहीं है, ठीक है। क्योंकि ये जब आप क्रिएट करते हैं यहाँ से क्विज असाइनमेंट, तो वो हैंडल हो जाता है कि स्टूडेंट को हमेशा व्यू लिंक जाता है और आपको हमेशा एडिटिंग लिंक होता है।
So once I share the form with her, for example, I shared that form, the method which you showed, I shared form with Asma ma'am, Bhavna ma'am, for example. So the same form they can share it with their students also.
Yes, by making copy only. That is important, because फिर उनका response नहीं तो same हो जाएगा। तो
Exactly, ma'am. Here, I think the slight confusion is there. If you just share that form with Asma ma'am and Bhavna ma'am, whatever their students will respond, that will also come in your drive.
Yeah,
We don't want that.
Right.
So those two teachers have to make their own copies and then attach that form in an assignment and share it with their own classes.
That has to be clear, ma'am, because we will be sending, for example, if I have typed the assignment and I send to these two teachers, so they will be sending it to their classes also. So that has to be, clear.
Going to quiz assignment.
So the copy only has to be shared.
Delete,
the copy has to be shared with the students.
delete this existing quiz and then add another quiz from here जो आपने अभी शेयर किया है। तो आपको ये शेयर्ड में मिल जाएगा, यहाँ पे ड्राइव में जाइए या फिर रिसेंट में जाइए। तो जैसे ये अभी हमने किया था, तो ये यहाँ पे इंसर्ट कर दीजिए, That's it. और grade importing enable कीजिए, क्योंकि ये आप यहाँ पे read कर लीजिए. This is important. कि
Okay.
if you enable grade importing, these things are enabled automatically.
Okay.
तो आपको कोई चिंता नहीं करनी है इसके लिए कि वो उनका लिंक हो जाएगा या नहीं हो जाएगा. ये सब ऑटोमेटिकली लिंक हो जाएगा उनके अकाउंट के साथ. अगर ये नहीं करते हैं तो यू वोंट गेट अ ग्रेड इंपोर्ट ऑप्शन, और कोई भी ग्रेड इंपोर्ट नहीं होगा. So that's why. That's it. Anything else, ma'am?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
No questions? Should we stop then?
Yes.
On
We
behalf,
can end the session.
yeah,
Yeah.
On behalf of the teachers, I would like to thank Rajendra sir and Sujata ma'am for giving a lovely session. Hope teachers, your query is being solved. And if you have, you all can get in contact with them. They will be always ready to help you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Elizabeth ma'am. Thank you all teachers for your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.